Hey everyone, Jason Siebold. I just want to make this video. It's day 4 of my 90-day video challenge, and I want to talk today about something that's been coming up for me this entire day. Actually, I woke up this morning and I felt a little bit of anxiety, and today I was a bit frustrated at the fact that, not frustrated, there was fear that creeped up because I've committed to this 90-day video challenge. And I wanted to share that with you because it's important to understand that we all have obstacles. We all have our doubts and frustrations, or whatever that comes up. And for me today, it was doubt. I was thinking to myself, my gosh, I'm committed to 90 days of making video and blogging about it and sending out to my list, my email list. And I really started doubting whether or not it was something I was going to be able to accomplish. But let me tell you right now, I'm not going to stop, because, and this is what the crux of this message is about, your breakthroughs will come at moments of frustration. It's at those moments where you think you can't go any further, you can't push any further. That's when your breakthroughs happen. And I've experienced this before myself in the past, and it reminds me of a story in the book Think and Grow Rich, where at the beginning of the book, I believe it's the first chapter, it talks about the gold rush and how this guy decided that he was going to move out to California and start looking for gold. And so he started looking in the mines, and he eventually found a mine that had some gold in it. So he covered it up and quietly and kind of left it there, and then traced his steps back east and asked for his family for money to buy equipment to drill. And then he came back, he bought the equipment, and he started drilling, and sure enough, he had hit a gold vein, and he started mining the gold and started selling it and started making some money. But then all of a sudden it stopped, and he continued drilling and drilling, and he just figured that it was the end of the gold vein. So he decided to sell his equipment to a junk man. But that junk man, he decided to hire a geologist that understood how gold veins worked. And so the geologist went in and he looked at the gold vein and he said, you know what, there's actually more gold in here. He just didn't understand, the guy previously who had originally found the gold vein didn't understand faults and the way that that gold veins works. Is because of earthquakes and faults, sometimes they shift, and sure enough, the gold vein had actually shifted 3 feet in another direction, and just 3 feet below where he had finished drilling, the previous guy, was the biggest gold mine that I believe had ever been found to that point. And that junk man became a very, very wealthy man. But the story doesn't end there. The man who originally had found the gold vein, he found out about it and he learned a lesson. He decided he was never going to give up, because once before he had stopped 3 feet from the gold. And he actually became one of the most successful insurance salesmen for his time. He was one of very few insurance salesmen at the time that started selling $1 million of insurance a year. And so the lesson here is to not stop, to continue working, to continue going, and no matter what frustrations come up, to really understand that your gold vein will come at the least expected moment. At the moment where you're feeling the most frustration and overwhelm, where you don't think you can do it any longer, you will have a breakthrough. That's when your breakthroughs will come. Alright, thanks for listening. This is day 4. Read the blog, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.